It's time to shut up and drink, the internet's premier trivia drinking game show. We have 3 contestants ready to engage in trivia combat with each other and the rest of the internet. If you can survive 3 rounds of questions, you get to face the equalizer. And it can all come down to one question. Will you secure glory, or will you just have to shut up and drink?
Welcome back to another edition of the Shut Up and Drink Trivia live stream. I'm your host, Slamuel, and we're going to be doing that thing where we work that part of your brain that works better after a couple of drinks. As always, our rounds are going to be 6 questions long. I'm going to read the question before they go live, and then they're going to be out there in the world for you to answer and play along with. And our contestants will also be doing the same thing. The first 5 questions, as always, are multiple choice and worth 100 points. The 6th question of each round is a fill-in-the-blank worth 200 points. And the show's name is Shut Up and Drink, but I'm not your supervisor, so we're calling it Scout's Honor for taking a drink when you get one wrong. Now here, as always, is the catch. There is a question timer for every question, and the point value decreases with every second that goes by. Our contestants, and you at home, are going to have 25 seconds to answer multiple choice questions and 45 seconds to answer fill-in-the-blanks. And for added stress on you and entertainment for me, the very last question of the night, we have what we call the equalizer, where you get to wager 0, half, or all your points and make it so literally anything could happen. It's done as much damage to teams as it has helped them, so don't let that pressure get to you. Now, if you are at home and you want to play along, you can scan that QR code down in the screen to join and play live. You can get huge scores and talk huge shits on the people in the chats. Although they will not actually hear your voices, they're still gonna know that you're whooping their ass with their scores. So let's meet our tributes this week. We have Matt, Ryan, and Terry. And we'll get into it with some more niceties and chit-chat later. So let's dive right into round 1, question 1. And that question is, which of these Disney princesses is the youngest? Is that Snow White, Jasmine, Ariel, or Cinderella? So which Disney princess is the youngest? And oh my god, that has 2 minutes on it. That's just great. So we're going to answer this question, then we're already going to have to take a break to fix that bad boy. So, who knows their Disney princesses and which one is the most jailbaity of them all? Okay. My oh my. Chatmaster Mike is showing up. Oh, and Ian, one of our contestants from last time, is here too. Do you need more time, Ian? You do not get more time. You have all the time here that you could possibly
He has
need.
a minute. He can definitely go.
I know. He likes to edge to the very last second, though. That's his trivia style.
He's an edger. I see how it goes.
Yeah, he's an edgy dude. An edgy dude. He likes to edge to the very last second. Did someone say something, or was that just audio playing? I can't tell.
That was me. I'm watching the live stream.
Don't get us banhammered by the NFL on Thursday night, bro.
No, that was you. That was you talking.
Oh, that was me. I did
stream.
that? Shit. All right, I knew I sounded.
NFL's on mute. Don't worry about that.
That sounded just like me.
It was.
All right. Let's see how many people have answered this. I'm assuming everyone's pretty much done answering this. We got some people playing. 13 seconds left on this insanely long question that I've already bunged up so hard. There it is. Holy Christ. So which of these Disney princesses is the youngest? Was it Ariel, Jasmine, Snow White, or Cinderella? We had 2 votes for Ariel, 3 for Jasmine, 2 for Snow White, and 1 for Cinderella. The correct answer, in fact, was C, the Snowest White. So, according to lore, she was 14, Ariel was 16, Jasmine was 15, and Cinderella was an ancient 19 years old. So, Prince Charming better lawyer up after that kiss. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break so I can fix these timers. So, everybody, please hold. All right, that was a nice little break there. We got the questions fixed up. And we lost one of our contestants. Matt is, I'm assuming, going to the bathroom, so he's just going to be missing out on some sweet-ass trivia there. So, Ben, let's go back to the old game. Are you ready, sir? All right, so question number 1, we got that one done. So question number 2, who's the big brain that discovered penicillin? Who discovered penicillin? Was that Alexander Fleming, Alfred Nobel, Edwin Hubble, or your dad? Enter your answers now, quickly and efficiently.
The timer's going a lot faster now.
I know, I sped it up. I made time go faster. I thought nobody got time for that shit. And old Trin, I thought it was your mom. No. We wanted to save your mom the trouble today. We wanted to go with some father figures. All right, so that went by quickly. Who was the big brain that discovered penicillin? Was that Alexander Fleming, your dad, Alfred Nobel, or Edwin Hubble? We had most of you go Alexander Fleming. Just a couple teams went Alfred Nobel, but it was in fact the Flemmeister, the Flemtron 5000,
Woohoo!
who discovered penicillin, who saved the world. All right, here comes question number 3. As per Urban Dictionary, what is the term for the texture of your teeth when you go for a day or so without brushing? What's the term for the texture of your teeth when you go for a day or so without brushing? Is that barbed wire teeth, dead tooth, tooth sweater, or pine treef? Yes. Ryan, you look befuddled and perplexed.
I have no idea.
Terry, you're like calm and collected, so either you know this or you're just like you're holding it all together very well.
Inspiration, because I watched the previous episodes, I was like, do not spend time on Urban Dictionary studying. And I don't regret it, but I also don't know this.
It's an easy rabbit hole to go down, and it's a rabbit hole you feel kind of dirty when you leave it. Okay, so question number 3. As per Urban Dictionary, what is the term for the texture of your teeth when you go for a day or so without brushing? Was it barbed wire teeth, dead tooth, tooth sweater, or pine treef? Man, every single one of you got this one right. That was tooth sweater. Nailing it. Oh, and we already got people asking if Matt is okay. We're not sure. We'll find out, hopefully sooner than later. All right. That was a well-played round there, gang. I think it's the first time most people got a Urban Dictionary term right. So either you're studying or I'm just picking really bad ones. So here comes question number 4. You break it, you bought it. Which of these are not one of the 3 main types of brake pads? Which of these are not one of the 3 main types of brake pads? Is it ceramic, composite, semi-metallic, or organic? Organic, as I've heard it say in the past. Where are car people at? I'm just going to start saying Matt would definitely know this one since he's not here to rebut it. Comment Master Mike in the old comments there, he said meat brakes. And if you could enter your own, that would be a good one, Mike. All right, so which of these are not one of the 3 main types of brake pads? Ceramic, composite, semi-metallic, or organic? 86 of you went organic, and 1 roughly said semi-metallic. And, well, you're all going to be very disappointed because it was actually B, composite. Because all of these are a composite of some sort. So, composite's not considered a true type of brake. So, you know, we call that a good news, bad news, because the good news is nobody's ranking changed because y'all got it wrong. So, let's move on to question number 5. Which of these NHL teams was the only 8th seed team to ever win a Stanley Cup with their 2012 championship run? Which NHL team is the only 8th seed to ever win the Stanley Cup? Is that the Islanders, the Kings, the Hurricanes, or Gordon Bombay's Little Urban Achievers? Yes, I know there's some hockey motherfuckers out in the audience tonight.
It's not
Ian,
me.
Drew, and Pete are all going to know this one. Ian just said, this is a game for babies. If this is a game for babies, how come you didn't win last time? Or did you? I don't remember anymore. Ian. All right. Is that one done already, too? Damn, that goes fast. So, which of these teams was the only 8th seed? Was it the Islanders, Kings, Hurricanes, or Gordon Bombay's Little Urban Achievers? Let's see how our spread did here, Ben. It looks like most of you went for the Kings. 4 out of the 7 teams currently playing, and 3 teams said Carolina Hurricanes. And those of you who said LA Kings would be correct on this one. They entered as an 8th seed. Not you. Should you be taking a drink right now? Is that?
I will be.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So that is our first 5 multiple choice of the game. We are now going to be doing our first fill in the blank question. These are themed, and the theme tonight is butts. Whose butt are you going to be looking at? So I'm going to show you the picture of a famous booty, and you're going to tell me who it belongs to. And I'm going to give you a hint. There's a picture and a hint, so, you know, if all the asses start to just blur together into one mega butt, hopefully at least the hint will give you a shot. So, question number 6, here we go. This is America's ass. Whose ass is it? This is America's ass. They own it. Which actor is the dumpster attached to? Or the dumper attached to? And yes, that is the same guy's butt. I just had to find a very specific picture where this butt had this particular accoutrement on it. So a little more time, 45 seconds for this one. Comment Master Mike, or Chat Master Mike, I keep calling it comment. Chat Master Mike says, a mass ass, so to speak. And Ian said he really likes this. And I think this round's already a big hit with the peanut gallery. Alright, so this is America's ass, they own it. Which actor is the dumper attached to? So we had 4 of you answering that got this one right, which means a couple did not. The not so quite right answer is Captain America. Captain America is not an actor, he is a character, so Captain America is no dice. I am horny. Great statement. Still not an answer, that's right. But that means the rest of you knew this one was Chris Evans. Good old Chris Evans, and that is Chris Evans' butt from Not Another Teen Movie, when he wore the whipped cream bikini on his front side and had the little tail on the back side. So, that is a good time. Let's see how we're doing with the rankings after one round.
That.
Excellent. You're not feeling so good about this one, Ryan?
No.
First up, looks like we got Abe Froman. Then we got Hylian's sidekick. Sorry, Drew. Terry in third. Chatmaster Mike. Giggly Boy in fifth. Frozen Dog Shit Dildo. Welcome back, Pete. Oh, with 117. Greg Always Barfs first. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Ryan. Never mind. GABF. All right. Should have saw that one coming a mile away. Giggly Boy. That was definitely Ian before. All right. So, and then Matt Lycra, currently bringing up the rear with 29 points. Abe Froman doing really well with 403 points. And so Ben, that's your secret name, I guess, today. Great. So of all the people actually playing that are on the panel, Terry, you are currently the best of the 3 of you right now. So congratulations and welcome. So let's get to know our contestants a little bit more here. Matt, tell us about yourself. No, wait. You are currently MIA. I hope you're okay and you're not pooping blood somewhere. Ryan, you've been on before, so we don't need to talk to you just yet. Terry, why don't you introduce yourself? One great mug, by the way. A nice little, like Stein. Very, very in season.
Thank you. Cheers. I just discovered it is a left-handed Stein, apparently. Hold it. I can't see it, but...
Oh, because the label is over there. I was like, how does that work? I see now.
Yeah, so...
Let's go.
But 'tis the season.
Indeed. Are you drinking Oktoberfest or something autumnal out of that mug?
No, I'm not. It's a watermelon goza.
Okay. That works.
Yeah, I lived in Texas for a bit, so Martin House for the win. And no, I just know Ryan through the beer community here in the Springs, and I'm just kind of here. I stumbled into this Discord, and y'all let me stay.
Yeah, no, we're glad to have you. We're glad you and Ryan are connected, and I hope, I'm glad we didn't scare you off with the first round, so.
Oh, no, I've known Ryan for a few years, so it takes a little more than that.
So you already know kind of what to expect.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, my God. Ryan, how are you been? It's been a little bit. This is one of your not-so-best starts here on Shut Up and Drink.
Are you talking to me or Ben? I thought you were talking to Ben.
Sorry, I meant to say Ryan. I might have said Ben.
No, you said how are you been?
Okay.
So
well, Ryan, how have you been?
You said how are you been? So I thought you
All
were Ben.
Semantics,
my
please.
name isn't Ben, but I'm doing well though.
Well, though, glad to have you back, and it's been always a treat.
Shirley, nice to meet you.
People are saying get Matt out of there and sub them in, and they're also Ian just said get Ryan out of there too. So we're all just fucking smashing it with the crowd. I'm gonna leave Matt in there just in case he does decide to come back, and it gives the rest of you a little chance to pull ahead, I guess. So let's go back to the gameplay. And let's get on with question number 7. We're just going to dive right in here. Question number 7, let me find it. What is the largest species of penguin? What is the largest species of penguin? Is it Galapagos, Emperor, Royal, or King? Who knows their penguins? And I feel like I should know this because I've been down to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo a few times. And the penguin exhibit's exquisite over there.
Yeah, they have the massive Galapagos penguins there. Because they live at the equator, they have to be bigger. So,
are you Ranger Ryan right now, giving us a legend?
I'm just telling you what I answered. So, whether it's true or not, I don't even know.
You're adding some facts to try and add credibility. Oh,
With
great! Now my camera went.
You have to enable your permissions for Discord there, Sam.
No, my camera just died. For absolutely no reason. So there we go. I'm back. Look at that. That was a quick technical glitch. So, question 7. What's the largest species of penguin? The options were Galapagos, Emperor, the Royal, and King. And it looks like we had a split 50-50 differential here between Emperor and King. And the 3 that said Emperor were the right 3. So, well done there. Well done there. Let's move on. Oh my god, where am I? Which character, played by Vincent D'Onofrio, took a soap beating in Full Metal Jacket? We're moving on to some film trivia here. Was that Gomer Pyle, Dan Taylor, Hawkeye Pierce, or Stephen Hiller? Who is our soap beating aficionado? Played by Vincent D'Onofrio. Ryan, I like your pacing. Party. You're answering and you're just like, all right, I'm in this. I'm here.
I'm hydrated.
Too hydrated, maybe. All right. Which character played by Vincent D'Onofrio took a soap beating in Full Metal Jacket? Was that Gomer, Dan, Hawkeye, or Stephen Hiller? And most of you said Gomer Pyle. One person said Stephen Hiller. Well, spoiler, Stephen Hiller is Will Smith's character from Independence Day. Hawkeye Pierce was from MASH. Dan Taylor, a.k.a. Lieutenant Dan, was in Forrest Gump. So that is Gomer Pyle, the correct answer. There we go. Okay. Moving on. Another Urban Dictionary one. If you poop in the shower, accidentally or otherwise, and stomp it down the drain, what have you just performed? Or what have you just participated in, I guess? Is that shitters full, waffle stomp, prison shower defense, or evidence tampering? Ryan, I think it was you who once said my browser history just must be abysmal, and you're not wrong. It is a hot fucking mess.
Man, this one's even worse, I think, because you're googling Disney princesses, and then like poop in the shower.
yeah. Pete just dropped one in the chat. Shit, Getty. That's pretty good. That would have been a fun one to put in there, but alas, Pete, I didn't do that. I am on several government lists. Yeah, Drew just is figuring that out. All right, so if you poop in the shower accidentally or otherwise and stomp it down the drain, what have you just participated in? Is it shitters full, waffle stomp, prison shower defense, or evidence tampering? I don't want to know why you all know this, but you all do. So there you go. Good job. 100% correct. 100% efficiency. I'd like to say if you haven't stomped a waffle in your life, are you really living? If you haven't stomped a waffle once in your life, are you really living? So it happens. So question number 10. Which of these singer-songwriters released the album Blue in 1971? Was that Kiss, Carly Simon, Weezer, or Joni Mitchell? Who released their album Blue in 1971?
Weezer's old, right?
Lord. What's that?
Weezer's pretty old, right?
Yeah, they're pretty
1971.
old. I've heard kids call them classic rock for the detriment of all of us.
Everything's classic rock these days.
Yeah. It's classic. That's just classic rock. Greta Van Fleet, definitely classic rock.
Yeah, they are proof that time travel exists.
Pretty much. They might as well. Okay, so which of these singer-songwriters released the album Blue in 1971? It ended up coming down to a split. 2 people said Carly Simon and 5 people said Joni Mitchell. And those of you in the majority who said Joni Mitchell would be correct. She was the bluest one in 1971. And then, 23 years later, Weezer popped in and made a tribute album to that that album Blue, apparently. So, there you have it. Now you know why Weezer is the way that they are. Oh my god, and I can't read this question. Okay, so question number 11. The first athlete to fail an Olympic drug test was Swedish pentathlete Hans-Gunnar Liljedahl in 1968. What drug did he test positive for? The first athlete to fail an Olympic drug test was that guy. What drug did he test positive for? Was it heart medicine, alcohol, marijuana, or anabolics? And, Swedish names are hard to say, especially after you've had a few of these. Okay.
Just give us the answer?
Did I?
I feel like you just gave us. God damn it.
I said it's hard to say, especially after a couple of these.
I know, but that's one of the answers.
I know, but... Well, I didn't do it on purpose, but yeah.
Weird little hint.
That wasn't a weird little hint. I said their names are hard to say after a couple of these, which I've been drinking. But yes.
I wasn't looking at you, and so I thought you were saying that as a hint for the question, because you said some of these.
When have I ever given a hint?
All the time.
That's true. All right, so the first athlete to fail the drug test was a Swedish guy. His name was hard to say. What drug test did he test positive for? There was 2 for heart medicine, 2 for alcohol, 3 for marijuana. Nobody thought anabolics, and it was B, alcohol, Ryan. And I wasn't giving you a hint. You were reading between lines that didn't need to be read between, but it worked in... I don't know if you used that to your advantage or not, but... I saw Terry take a sip right there.
No, I clicked it. Tried to click it after I'd already clicked other things.
You clicked around it? Okay. Now that'll happen. Okay, so we are on to our next butt question. And the question is, whenever, wherever, this pooper will bring us all together, name the butt's owner. Whenever, wherever, this pooper will bring us all together, name the butt's owner right now. All right. Ooh, answers already trickling in. It's almost like you all know this butt really well. And I probably should have maybe cropped out more face, but I didn't need it, but... I don't even know what's happening in the chat anymore. Pete just said this is the only question that he will answer seriously tonight, so there he goes. Alright, looks like everyone answered, so you're all in there, but the timer's still running down. Okay. Whenever, wherever, this pooper will bring us all together, name the butt's owner. You all named it with 100% efficiency. That is Shakira's butt. That is a Shakira butt, if I ever seen one in my life. So, let's see how we're ranking after 2 rounds. See if there's been any movement in the old rankings. Oh, Terry, you have moved indeed. You are currently in first with 735 points. Hylian's sidekick, aka our buddy Drew of the show, he is in second with 727 points. Giggly Boy, that's definitely Ian. He's in third with 705. Greg always barfs first. Ryan, you are almost in the top 3 with 680. Abe Froman, the Sausage King. Oh, look at that. Ben expounded on his name. You have 676 points. Okay, you and Ryan are close. Chatmaster Mike, he's in the hunt too with 668 points. Frozen Dog Shit Dildo is living up to his name with 432 points. And Matt, if he cares to rejoin us, has a little bit of space to go. He has 29 points. And that's okay. Put me in, coach. I haven't had to add anyone on the fly, guys. Not tonight. So let's chat with our crew a little bit more. Terry, you're from Texas.
I'm from the swamp. I'm from Louisiana, but I did live in Texas for 10.
Okay, Texas was the last one you mentioned. So you got out of the swamp though. Good for you. Enjoyed it over there. Lawns is nice. First time I ever saw water come out of a puncture wound in the road was in New Orleans. Someone poked a hole with I don't know what, and it wasn't even Mardi Gras. It was just like a regular Saturday night, and someone just stabbed a hole, and there was water coming out of it, and that's when I realized that we're straight up underwater over there.
It's not a good prognosis.
No.
Wouldn't that be over water at that point, though? Like if you poked water in the road, would you be over water?
Yeah, but we'd forced it down. We're under the water level. Semantics police. Ryan, what have you been doing other than growing that big old walrus mustache?
I don't know. I've been trying to beer blog more. You know, people drink beer and like to read words on a screen. And so
that's good. Someone's got to do that these days. I sure shit do.
Yeah, I'm not saying I do it well, but I do it.
Oh no! Anyone that claims to do it well might just be lying. Beer blogging is a subtle art of walking many tightropes. So that's all right.
I'm better at it when I'm sober, but I can't claim that that's always been the case.
But therein lies the problem. Are you really beer blogging if you're not having a couple in the process, you know?
Well, you're just blogging at that point.
Yeah. Who wants to do that? Jeez. How did you and Terry meet? Terry, you can answer this one if you want. I feel like I've been...
Oh no, yeah. So obviously Ryan and Josh, we focus on the beer. No, I was living in the swamp in Texas. Also, I moved to Colorado February 2020. Excited to meet new people, get out and visit some breweries, and
bold strategy.
That was quickly shut down. But yeah, Ryan and Josh through Focus on the Beer, they hosted it was like a happy hour on Zoom. I think it was like every Friday, and then we were doing it twice a week. We'll still do it on Tuesdays, Ryan, right? Jeff and Josh. I think
there's a hardcore crew that still gets together every Tuesday, and they've done it ever since.
Strong, yeah. So ever since COVID.
But as soon as they let me out of my house, I was like, I'm sorry, I can't just like always just sit on the computer. So.
But no, and then obviously we have a lot of mutual friends here in Colorado Springs for the brewery scene, and Darcy, sweet angel Darcy. We love Darcy, so.
As well, everyone should.
And
if you don't love Darcy, you can get out and there's something wrong with you. Drew from the chat is saying that he definitely feels that story. He started a new job in a new state in March of 2020 and had like 2 weeks before they sent everyone home. So, and Ian is asking what happened at the beginning of 2020. And you know what? We don't have to go into that. We all remember. It was I farted so bad that we just had to shut down the world for fucking 2.5 years. It was good times. All right, I think we should get round 3 rolling here. What do y'all think? Wait, that was a rhetorical question because I run this shit. Okay. Question number 13. Ben, are you ready, my friend? All right, I see the thumbs up. Question 13, lucky number 13. What is the technical term for a guitar pick? What is the technical term for a guitar pick? Is it a pickleese, a fuck you, plectrum, or a ploint? I like when I sneak questions into myself that I forgot I wrote. This was actually a user-submitted question at one of my live trivia nights. Afterwards, the guy's like, you should ask this question, because he asked me, and I should know this, but I sure as shit didn't, so I've now asked it in like every bar that I've hosted trivia, and now on the internet. So what is the technical term for guitar pick, pickleese, fuck you, plectrum, or ploint? Let's see what people were saying. One person said pickleese, 4 said plectrum, and 1 said ploint. Nobody said fuck you. It was, in fact, C, plectrum. And I would have accepted fuck you in this instance, so there you go. One of those times where I like to make sure you're all guessing and wondering exactly what is going on in my head, because honestly, half the time I don't even know. So, next question. Lucky number 13 is done with. Here comes number 14. The cervix is a part of which organ? The cervix is a part of which organ? Is that the uterus, ovary, vagina, or fallopian tube? Let's see who knows their reproductive health from middle school, I want to say, is when they taught us this, with a very heavy-handed side of other things.
Depending on what school you're in. I mean, if you're in like Louisiana or Texas, they might not ever teach you this.
I was going to ask if they taught this in school. Did they actually teach us in school, or they rely on the church telling you this?
Both.
Yeah, okay.
Ian says Terry better know this one.
And Ian's telling me I need to say out loud everyone who gets this wrong.
I'm nervous. It's all like in the same area.
It is, and that's why I thought this was a good question, amongst other reasons, just to see if anyone's actually paying attention to their important schooling. All right, question 14. The cervix is a part of which organ? The options again were uterus, ovary, vagina, and fallopian tube. And most of you went uterus. One team went for the V, but uterus is the correct answer there. It's the lower, narrow part of the uterus, aka the womb. So there we go. And I'm not going to out who got it wrong, because I honestly am not going to look. I don't know. And I'm not here to say who got what wrong. You drink when you're wrong, and then you figure it out. So, here comes question number 15. Which of these figures of speech is an extravagant statement where exaggeration is used for emphasis or effect? This is a very long question. Which of these figures of speech is what I just said? Is that an understatement, hyperbole, metaphor, or big PHAT lies? Big fat lies. Hey, Matt's back. Welcome back, Matt. You okay, buddy? All right, there we go. We're picking right on up. Okay, so question 15 is Dunzo. Which of these figures of speech is an extravagant statement where exaggeration is used for emphasis or effect? Is that understatement, hyperbole, metaphor, or big fat lies? 5 teams responding still said hyperbole. 1 person said metaphor. And again, the majority is correct. Hyperbole is that answer. So, well done. And next up, you're going to be rewarded with another movie question. And this is a quote off. Quote off, name this movie. It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything. What movie was that? Was that Shawshank Redemption, Big Fish, Toy Story 3, or Fight Club? It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything.
Gotta be Toy Story 3. I mean, Sid was just a menace in that movie.
I thought that was Sid's redemption story. That's when he came back as the redeemable
Maybe
villain
it
for a
was.
change. He
It
went
was
from
all just
Sid
for the screen time. That's why. he
yeah.
did it.
That's all he needed. He went from Sid the
Behind the
Sadist
scenes.
to Sid the Saint. You know. All right, that one's done. It's only after we lost everything that we're free to do anything. That was from the movie of which 2 teams said Shawshank, 2 teams did say Toy Story 3, and 3 people, I keep saying teams, 3 people said Fight Club. And the correct answer was, in fact, D, Fight Club. You gotta blow up your condo, all your hot flaming shit, to actually know what life's really about, apparently. All right, another, according to Urban Dictionary. What is the term for the phenomenon of Christian teens doing sex via the ass butt in order to preserve their virginities? Is that soaking, Bible and chill, saddlebacking, or collection basket?
Definitely Bible something.
Might be, but it's whatever the when they're doing sex in the ass butt. I've been getting some chat in
I'm with Ian.
Hey Matt, everyone in the YouTube chat is stoked that you're back. Oh, and someone else just said they got a little something for my collection basket. And there we go. That's all we need to know. My collection basket is off limits, gentlemen and ladies. All right, so according to Urban Dictionary, what's the term for the Christian teens that are having the sex and the other stuff to preserve their virginities? Was it soaking, Bible and chill, saddlebacking, or collection basket? 1 person said soaking, 6 people said saddlebacking, and 6 people would be correct. They have done some saddlebacking in their day, apparently, or just are really up on that Pornhub sub.
Saddlebacking? Oh my god, that's...
I never heard of it. Soaking is just where they just, you plop it in and you don't move. And if you're really lucky, you have a friend that'll rock the bed for you, so you're not actually doing it yourself.
I would love to know what saddlebacking is, though. Just...
It is what it is, unfortunately. Those crazy kids. All right, gang, we're on to our last question of the night. It's going to be about a butt. You're going to get a hint. You're going to get a picture. I hope you're ready to see some more ass. So, question number... Oh, and also, I guess I always forget. This one, you're going to have, God, I hope 15 seconds to wager 0.5 for all your points. We call, like I said, this is the equalizer. And actually, all right, I'm getting ahead of myself. What's that?
Do we want to see the rankings?
Yes, Ben, you caught me as I was just about to be like, I need to show some rankings first so y'all know how to gamble appropriately. So let's give him that, Ben. Slap that up there. All right, Hylian's sidekick has now taken the lead with 1,068. Terry, you are just 1 point behind with 10,067, or 10. Jesus Christ. Actually, Terry and Ian are tied with 1,067. Ryan, you're right in the hunt, too, with 1,053. Chatmaster Mike with 873. Abe Froman has fallen into obscurity with 773. Frozen Dog Shit Dildo, you currently have 583 points. And Matt, you're just trailing this one up with 29 points. So I say go for it all. Just, what do you got to lose at this point? It's all or point, nothing. Yeah. All right, so you should have, assuming all this is working correctly, 15 seconds to wager 0.5 for all your points. All right, I just checked. It totally is 15 seconds. I wish I could let you wager whatever number you want, but I can't. So I'm not going to show you the question or anything until after the waging point. So here we go. Ben, launch that wager. Everyone do your wagering. Do your wagering. How many points? And the question is about to go live. And that question is, GQ described this Canadian singer's derriere as one, quote, that hasn't been hardened by years of adulthood and heartbreak. It's a butt with no knowledge. Whose butt are we talking about? There it is. Whose GQ loving butt has not been hardened by adulthood or heartbreak? It's a butt with no knowledge. I feel like that needs to be like on someone's tombstone, a butt with no knowledge. All right.
What's he pointing to?
Someone else's butt, probably.
Maybe.
Maybe he's just pointing in the same way as Wiener's pointing. How can I wager 69? Turn the screen upside down. Yes. Drew in the chat's already asking if he can be on the all-ass episode. Oh boy. The all-ass, all-time episode. That'll have to be like a fucking battle royale. Alright, so let's see how you all did. Okay, now we're done, finally. We got a lot of answers. Most of you said Justin Bieber. I don't know who the fuck Derek Weibly is, but it ain't him. It's not Sugar Ray. That's not even Sugar Ray's name. I think you're thinking of Mark, what's-his-face. I can't think of his name. Ryan Reynolds. We'd all be so lucky if that was Ryan Reynolds' ass. It was, in fact, the Biebs, Justin Bieber. Because, last time I heard, Ryan Reynolds isn't a Canadian singer. He's just a Canadian actor, but he probably can sing. No, I know he can sing. I've seen Spirited, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's the Biebs. And so now, let's see how our rankings all handled this last little bit of anarchy. Look at that. Terry, your knowledge of Bieber butt got you the first place spot there. You beat out Ryan. Ryan was coming for first place. Phrasing.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Greg always barfs first. You got second. You barfed second tonight, my friend. I'm sorry. Giggly boy, Ian, one of our studio audience members, got third. Frozen dog shit dildo Pete came in fourth. He knew Bieber's ass. That's amazing. That's so good. Matt, you came in fucking fifth. Look at that. Sometimes just like hanging out gets you places. Abe Froman, the Sausage King, he got 0. He likes sausage, not butts. I guess that's what it's all about. Hylian's Sidekick, also 0. And Chatmaster Mike, all y'all, you need to study up on your Bieber ass before showing up on Shut Up and Drink Trivia. So there it is.
Nice job. You jumped up like 4 places.
Yeah, man. That's what it's all about. Well, there it is. There's our gang. Matt, welcome back to the game. Sorry you had to miss it. Hope all is well. Ryan, welcome back. Terry, welcome as a first-timer. Technically, this is Matt's first time on the show, but he has played before. He was one of the OG participants and eventually was a producer on the first iteration of this show. So he
was
probably
it really?
Yeah, he was. He was.
Man.
It's almost like you just were like, I'm going to remove myself from this because I'm just going to know it all. This is it.
I feel so old.
Give everyone a
Thank
shot.
you for making me feel terribly old.
Oh, well, we are, buddy. That's just it. We got to accept it. We got to accept it. Oh, my goodness. Ryan, Terry, how was it today? Ryan, how does the sting of defeat feel on you for a change?
I bombed that first round, so it was just playing catch up at that point. Like that first round was hard. Yeah. I totally had a brain fart on the Chris Evans one, and I typed in Captain America, and then I was like, no, it's actually like a guy's name, and then I just totally brain farted. I had Chris typed in, and I couldn't finish the rest of it, so I ended up not even putting an answer for that one. So
Yeah.
it was back. It was playing catch up.
It's tripped up a lot of people. Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
the term
yeah,
brain
it's-
fart since it's all about butts too. So that's on brand for that. Terry, first time with Shut Up and Drink. I know you said you watched some of the old episodes to prepare. Did the preparation do you any good? I mean, I feel like it did since you're walking away the winner here.
Yeah, no, I do a lot of trivia, but I also was really hoping that you would do like the compound word, fill in the blank again. But it seems like it worked out that you didn't do that.
I mean, there
More
was two
importantly than knowing these butts is knowing that you would know these butts, and I bet it all. So.
You knew. You trusted in your butt knowledge. And there's, I feel like, an argument that, there's two cheeks, so there's some compounding whatever going on there. There's two cheeks to every story. So. Well, guys.
Well, thank you for having me. Yeah.
Likewise, thank you all for coming out. This has been another fun edition of Shut Up and Drink Trivia. We'll be trying to do this again sometime in roughly 2 weeks, give or take. I don't know if we've picked a specific date, but yeah, we're trying to do this on a 2-week cadence. We'll have some maybe different guests. We'll see who can round up. But in the meantime, check us out at one of our live venues if you can. We're at Recess Beer Garden on Tuesdays. We're at both Resolute Brewing locations on Wednesdays. We're at 6 and 40 Brewery on Thursdays. And starting in October, you can find us doing bingo at Volshanki Ciders, and we do bingo every other Monday at Resolute Tap and Cellar. So that's where you find Shut Up and Drink. In the meantime, you all enjoy the rest of your evenings and study up for the next one. Boom.